Do you know why Min-seol gave Ji-yeon that strange look as she approached? I'll spill the tea later in this video, lol. So watch this video till the end, don't miss it. Hello pop stars and singles Inferno lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I hope all your dreams come true in 2025. Thank you all for shining with me in 2024. Let's make every moment shine even brighter this year, fighting. You all know what time it is. It is time to watch and talk about Season 4 of our beloved show, Singles Inferno. In this video, I'll share my first impressions about Episode 1 in general, the exciting and not so impressive parts, my thoughts on the cast members, the initial connections, and some hidden clues and chemistry I picked up on. These are my real-time reactions, so my opinions might evolve as the season unfolds. Do you think any of these first matches will last till the end? Let's explore that together in this video. To start, this time we have men and women's Inferno. I think that idea is splendid because I've been wondering how they'll top the surprise they gave us from Season 3 after we discovered there were 2 Infernos. Sure enough, this season, we got gender Infernos and I'm loving it. I also like that they got to cook their own food. It added a layer of interaction, especially among the men. They looked so depressed when there was no lady with them at the end, hahaha. For the ladies, this is the first time I would say all of them are absolutely stunning. They clearly leaned into the Korean beauty standards for most of the selections, with only a couple of exceptions. Hopefully, this means fewer women will feel left out, right? One standout for me was Chung Yoo-jin. She completely stole my first impression vote. Her outfit, her smile, her physique, everything about her screamed elegance and beauty. That said, her intro was a bit cringy when she mentioned people saying she's surrounded by heart emojis lol. But aside from that, her entrance and intro were flawless. Jung Yoo-jin was born in 1996, she is a 28-year-old graduate of the Department of Dance at Yeoil Women's University. She is currently pursuing a master's degree in dance while actively performing with a dance troupe and teaching dance. Yoo-jin has also dabbled in broadcasting. She appeared as a dance student in an episode of KBS's variety program, 2 Days and 1 Night. Additionally, she took on the role of a rhythmic gymnastics assistant coach in the drama, Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju. She loves deep diving and said when she likes a guy, she usually runs her hands through her hair in a cute way lol. My second top first impression goes to the first female contestant to enter, Ji-yeon. At first glance, she reminded me of Choi So-eun from Season 2. If someone told me they were sisters, I wouldn't have doubted it. She described her best features as her big cat-like eyes, kissable lips and figure. And I'm like, well, those lips sure do look tantalizing alright. I feel like her beauty didn't shine through enough in that white dress. I say this because she looked even more beautiful in other colors later in the episode. Also, have you all noticed there's something about the ladies who enter Inferno in white dresses? Season 1 was Ji-yeon, 2 was So-eun and 3 was Hae-sun. All these ladies ended up capturing the attention of strong male contestants. So I'm thinking Ji-yeon will definitely control one or more strong men this season and will definitely end up in a couple by the finale. Ji-yeon was born in 1999, and is a 25-year-old model standing at 171 centimeters tall, which is approximately 5 feet 7 inches in height. She pursued swimming through elementary school until the 6th grade and later graduated from Korea Arts High School with a major in music. Formerly an Idol trainee, she achieved 16th place in the finals of Idol School in 2017. She received much admiration for her beautiful appearance, her fit physique, which earned her the title of a healthy beauty. Although she was well received during her time on Idol School for her growth-oriented style, she did not gain widespread popularity and achieved only moderate fame. A 9-member group called Fromis 9 was created through that competition. Later, she made it to the top 30 in Produce 48 in 2018 after joining Stone Music Entertainment, but ultimately did not debut. Currently, she represents the Ashley brand as a model. Before the show aired, her social media following was just over 80,000. By the time I started working on this video, she'd already grown to over 164,000 followers. Third on my list of best first impressions is Ji-yeon. I love her unique skin tone and facial structure, they really set her apart. I'm rooting for her to find whatever she's seeking on the show. Hopefully, one of those things is love, because I'd love to see someone with a darker skin tone win on this kind of show for once. Ji-yeon is a 25-year-old model and space designer, born in 1999. She has a passion for decorating homes and made her debut in 2023 through an advertisement for a protein shake. She also starred as the female lead in the music video for singer Jaeha's song, Finding Differences. Her MBTI type is ISFP, and she enjoys exercising and horseback riding. When it comes to her ideal type, she prefers someone fit with broad shoulders. She also has a love for cooking. She recently made her debut as a horseback riding commentator at Stephen Equestrian Club. Additionally, she has been involved in visual merchandising projects for MOEV and has conducted on-site inspections. In February, she is preparing for a pop-up event at Hyundai department store. Currently, she is studying design and planning to start YouTube activities after appearing on singles Inferno 4. Her YouTube currently has 375 subscribers with no videos uploaded yet. You can just imagine how blown up her channel will be by the end of the show. She is fire OMG and gives off the impression of someone who has lived abroad. When the show began, she had 36k Instagram followers, but now she's already at 49k, and the numbers are only climbing. My next best impression is Min-seol. She describes herself as having a puppy face. Her facial features are quite unique, but besides her barking like a puppy, which I really don't know why these ladies have to do that, she is actually very pretty. After some digging, I discovered she has a connection with Seolki from season 2, meaning they're likely friends. They even follow each other on Instagram. Interestingly, Seolki won the nationwide Miss Chunhyang contest in 2020, while Min-seol took home the same title in 2021. So, despite the fact that street casting was introduced this season, it's clear that production is still actively recruiting contestants from this prestigious beauty pageant. Min-seol has also been pretty active in acting until recently. Her birthday is November 8, 2000, 24 years old. Her height is 165 centimeters and a weight of 45 kilograms, with an ENFP personality type. She studied acting at the School of Performing Arts at Seoul Institute of the Arts and made her debut in 2020 as a supporting role in the web drama called Some Way. 2 years later, she appeared as Kang Eun-hye in KBS's Minam Dang, also in The World I Fell Into, and in a couple other shows. That said, she doesn't seem to have an agency at the moment. Last year, she worked as a reporter during the KBL playoffs as part of Spot TV's 2024 reporter internship program. It's also been reported that she once dreamed of becoming a newscaster, and Singles Inferno Season 4 might just be the career boost she needs to get there if she plays her cards right. At the start of the show, she had around 12k Instagram followers, but she's already jumped to over 20k, and she can only go up from here. And did you all catch the disappointing look on her face when Ji-yeon showed up? It wasn't just because she wasn't a male participant entering at that moment. I believe they most likely knew each other, or better still, she knew Ji-yeon. This is why I think so. Ji-yeon was crowned Miss Korea in 2020, while Min-seol won the 2021 nationwide Miss Chunhyang contest title. Chances of them knowing each other is totally higher than the opposite. So once again, another beauty queen rivalry. You could literally see the discomfort in her expression as Ji-yeon sat down laughing my ass off. That scene was gold. I loved every bit of it. Kim Hae-jin ranks 5th on my first impressions list, mainly because her entrance didn't stand out much. The shade of blue she wore, in my opinion, didn't do justice to her beauty at all. It made her look really dull. She looked absolutely gorgeous in her intro videos though. Sometimes she gives Ji-yeon vibes from season 3. She said, when she's interested in someone, she stares at them without even realizing it. And when she's happy, she dances no matter where she is, even in public. Hae-jin is 26 years old, born in 1998 and stands 171 centimeters tall. She graduated from Dongduk Women's University with a degree in broadcasting and entertainment. She was an idol trainee for like 5 years, but right now currently works as a model. Her IG followers have increased to 61K. Last but not least is Kim Ah-rin. Her first impression wasn't the most striking, but her fashion sense is on point. Her outfits are stunning, I love her dress sense. She's on the show to meet people who, like her, are beautiful both inside and out. Her biggest charm is even though she may seem aloof at first, she's actually a very easygoing person. She is 25 years old, born in 1999 and currently works as a model. Her IG followers has increased to 32,000. For the men, all the guys made such a strong impact in their first impressions that it gave me a hard time ranking them, but if I had to, my top picks would be Theo and Taewon. Kim Taewon's cockiness really stood out. He said he's been aware of his good looks since he was young and people never stay angry at him because they soften up like jelly after seeing his face. Oh my gosh, I laughed in German. It's incredible how he said everything he said in his intro with a straight face. He said he's given up on many jobs and prioritized romance over work. Dex interpreted this as meaning Taewon is a genuine person, meanwhile, I'm interpreting it as Dex being way too nice, hahaha. Now, let's talk about Theo. The way he entered and casually said, "Yo," had me sold. I loved every bit of it. The MCs say no one says yo anymore and I'm thinking, not in my part of the world, everyone here says yo, and that is both young and old lol. Check Theo's profile on IG, you'd know he's been around so it's no wonder his entrance was effortlessly cool. Did you all notice how the guys' eyes lit up when the 5th male contestant walked in? They all had hearts in their eyes, lol. That moment was hilarious. Juno definitely knows how to exude confidence and charisma. If I had to rank my best first impressions for the men, my list would go Theo, Taewon, Juno, Jongsu and Dongho. So for starters, we've got 5 men and 6 women in the mix. For their first date to Paradise, I love that they got to choose immediately at first glance. This method, if managed well, helps avoid what I call the attachment syndrome. You see, when they start chatting with each other and then choose each other, it could put them in a trapped situation, because the audience would have started feeling attached to one specific couple since their chemistry is already built from taking walks and having conversations in Inferno. However, when the Paradise dates are this fast, the contestants remain open to exploring new connections without any preconceived expectations or pressure. It keeps the dynamics fresh and unpredictable. I wasn't surprised when Juno chose Eugene. As you all already know by now, she also gave me the best first impression too. Although Min-seol's reaction was telling, she had fallen for him at first sight. Somehow, I kind of got this weird vibe that Min-seol already knew who he was. I don't think it's possible that none of the ladies recognized him. He's a celebrity, and even the MCs knew who he was. At least a few of them must have recognized him, it's only a matter of time before we find out who did. Lee Shi-yeon was chosen by Kim Jong-soo who came second in the games played. Him choosing her was expected. She was my second pick too, so it's not surprising. What was surprising was how fast she fell for him. She even wanted them to sleep in the same bed the first night. Her chemistry with him was undeniable, she fell hard and fast. Jongsu, on the other hand, was definitely interested. He kind of fell a little for her at first, but if she hadn't shown her feelings so much to him, I think he would have tried to open up a bit more to her. But rather, he became more cautious. It's as if he felt secure already, but didn't want to get too attached too soon, just in case if he finds someone else he really likes later, which makes sense. So my thoughts about Paradise this season. Well, so far so good. As of now, I have no complaints. Jongsu is 33 years old. He owns a cafe and he has it in 5 locations. He's really cool and a gentleman. I can't think of anyone who wouldn't fall for him. His personality is absolutely top tier so far. He also has a playful side from what I discovered after seeing this video of his online. Sometimes he looks like an older version of Min-woo from season 3 and other times he looks like this guy from Squid Game, hahaha. I might be tripping, but Jongsu really gives me Park Sung-hoon vibes. I truly love his personality so far. During dinner, I noticed the background music for these two was very romantically dramatic. The way their scene was edited made me realize these two will either be one of the hottest or most controversial couples of this season. When Ji-yeon asked about his first impressions of the other women, Jongsu simply said he only saw one woman wearing a white dress and that gave him a good first impression. I can't wait to see how their relationship progresses. The second couple in Paradise gave me some good laughs and I can't complain. Honestly, this is the first time I'm seeing someone so roguish yet irresistibly magnetic. In my first video prior to the release of this season, I talked about Juno. He is an actor, an artist and writer. However, in Paradise, he only introduced himself as an artist to Ji-yeon, but he never mentioned he was an actor, which made me wonder if that was a trick. It could be he doesn't plan to disclose that part at all on the show, but anyways, it reminded me of Gwon-hee from last season, who didn't immediately disclose his being a pro basketball player to Hae-jong, but rather, he told her he was a YouTuber, lol. That scene still lives rent-free in my head. Who is Juno? Juno is 28 years old, born on April 1, 1996. He stands 176 centimeters tall, 5 feet 9 inches, weighs 69 kilograms, or 152 pounds, and has blood type A. His MBTI is INTP. In December 2014, he enlisted in the Navy as a non-commissioned officer and went through the UDT SEAL Class 62 training in 2016. He later served in the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit of the Navy Special Forces until February 2019, leaving with the rank of sergeant. After his military service, Juno transitioned into arts and started a career as a painter. He gained major recognition in 2021 when he appeared as part of the UDT team on military survival show called Steel Troops. Currently, he's active as a writer, actor, and painter. He appeared in the Netflix original series Sweet Home, Season 2 and 3. He gave us so many hilarious moments in this episode that I can't push out of my brain, hahaha. First was when he didn't know how to start the car. That part reminded me of Dex when he got clumsy in Paradise with Sulky. Another moment was when he asked if the steak was duck meat, lol. Then in the pool, oh my effing Bezos. I just can't with this dude. Let's speak about their chemistry. I believe he started having feelings for Eugene, but Eugene wasn't taking him seriously at all. She just kept laughing at everything he did, especially in the pool. It seemed she didn't see him as a romantic partner. Actually, I killed any shipping cells in me for these two after seeing the pool scene. She's not into him, at least not yet. So far, I'm glad that production listened to our complaints and added more than one celebrity this season. However, there are still a lot of models and aspiring influencers in the cast. Because of that, I'm really going to try hard not to get too emotionally invested in my ships, but no promises here, guys. Don't hold it against me if I end up faltering, lol. What do you all think about the connections so far in episode 1 in general? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I can't wait to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, please subscribe and like the video.